This is actually a really good shot. It would be really nice with music behind it. I like it. So, I've decided my goals for 2020. My 2020 New Year's resolution. I'm 3 days late. It's the third, right? Yes. I'm 3 days late. 4 days. You're supposed to do it on the 31st.
Say your resolutions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm 4 days late. I have 3. What is that?
That's constant sorrow.
It's to be my first one, which is like a cheese ball. Like, come on, right? That's supposed to be your goal every year. But to
Your camera's pointed down.
embody grace and like
Excellence.
not excellence, but like
No, that's my goal.
grace and understanding, and to be more Christ-like in my life.
Oh, that's a good goal. This is a green light. We should all be
Yeah.
moving.
So top 3
We should all be moving.
2020 goals.
Moving.
My second one is to
Become famous.
well 3-year plan. 2023. No. To be the best manager that I can be for as long as I'm at Reebok, whether it's the next week or the year or whatever. I will do my darndest to be the best and to lead with mercy and grace, which is also very hard
Because you got stupid people. Stupid.
and to be more Christ-like in my life.
Stupid.
My third one is to make 20 vlogs in the year 2020.
Little less than like 2 a month.
It's super hard because
You actually have to edit.
I know that's the hard
You actually
part.
have to sit down and edit.
I can film all day. I probably have 8 hours worth of footage.
Editing is hard.
It is.
You need a good editing app.
I need someone to edit my videos for me.
For free.
For
Volunteer
free.
work.
When I'm famous in 2023, I'll pay you. I mean, if you can make me famous before then, I'll pay you sooner.
Ooh,
But what are your 3 New Year's resolutions?
3.
Yeah.
1. Become famous.
She's 3 years ahead of me. I feel like it's a competition.
2. I would really like to excel at my job. But no, for real, like, I take great pride in my work and what I do. And so I think that one of my goals for 2020, yellow light, is to become beyond reproach with it. That would be like a goal. Third one, I do kind of want to get started on this idea that I've had for a while called Read the Librarian. And it's just a bunch of small little Instagram videos. And I want to start that this year. So when I say become famous, I actually mean get started in being famous.
Okay, so that's where the 3-year plan comes along.
Well, no, there's not a 3-year plan.
Oh.
If it happens, it happens. If not, I've got like a really good log. Because like in my mind, when I die, I want my family to be able to look through these videos and have like a good
Wow,
laugh.
she's stupid.
Yeah. Like they have a good laugh at my expense, you know? So if I become famous, great. If I don't, no big deal. My family has something to remember me by for when I get murdered.
I mean, wait, who's murdering you?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's how I'll go out.
What if you did? Okay, so here's my question. If you hired someone to murder you,
Yeah.
is it suicide or murder?
See, I go back and forth on that all the time. Because in my mind, you've hired that person, so it's an elaborate suicide. But they're murdering you for money. So for them, it's murder. For you, it's suicide.
But
In the eyes of the law, murder, suicide. Without the other person dying. unless they get the death penalty.
Yeah, but I think for them to get the death penalty, they would have to, like...
Mass murder.
Or, like...
My hands are so dry.
They have to be... I'm assuming if it's someone who's, like, a hitman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you hire them to kill people. They're not going to get caught. Right? Because they'd have to be, like, good enough for you to at least hire them.
Yeah. See, the thing is like, this only works out, like, granted, I would never pay anyone. I mean, unless I'm, like, dying, and then I'm kind of like, nah, this is not how I want to go out and murder. Someone murder me.
No,
leave me with an air of mystery.
I would just be like, so I'm dying, but, you know, just to, like, mess with everyone, I'm gonna make it look like a murder. So, like, that's my question. Is it murder? Is it suicide? Would they be caught? Would they kill you to make it look like suicide? But
if they did that, that's terrible.
That defeats the purpose.
That defeats the whole purpose of me hiring them.
But then you have that one person who goes, where it's like, no, I know something's wrong. They were murdered. Everyone's like, no, they weren't murdered. It was suicide. And then they go in and they investigate and they're like, no, it was murder. It's this hitman. He's the answer to all of our cases for the past 10 years. And then there's like this huge massive hunt. And then how anticlimactic would it be? They're like, oh, she hired him to murder her because she was
wouldn't that
dying.
be such a great way to go out? Like, you leave all of these little clues to, like, oh, he murdered me. But so that way you can actually catch him. Then your death would mean something. Here's how this goes. For me, this is how it goes. So I find, like, a hitman who's been, like, doing all of these terrible, terrible crimes, right? I'm dying.
Or I was going to say, like, killed someone that you knew.
Yeah. So I'm dying, right? Like, I've got, like, cancer, my liver's failing, right? My liver's failing, I'm dying, and now I need to, like, I want to do something good in this world. Like, I want my death to mean something. I go and I find this murderer who's been going around and he's been doing all these terrible things. People have died in really painful, grotesque ways, and, like, nobody can catch him. So I leave all these clues, right? Like, this guy's my murderer. So I leave all these clues behind and everything like that. Because, of course, he's going to make my death look like a suicide. So then, I do all of this. Somebody in my family figures out that, hey, this is actually a murder. Or some really smart detective. I don't care who it is. But somebody figures it out.
If it's someone really smart, it sure is not your family.
So they figure out it's murder. So they go through and they find all of these clues and everything like that. And then they catch him through using all of the clues that I laid out and everything like that. And then once they catch him, they have all of the information and all of the evidence from all of his previous crimes to put him in jail. And that's when y'all find my suicide note saying, explaining everything, what I went through, my thought process, why I did it. Y'all are welcome.
I feel like this is a good time to end the first video.
I know, to be honest with you, we actually have kind of like gone way off of our topic here.
Yeah. So we'll just end it now.